What's up? What's up? What is up, y'all? Russ Still, RussStill.com, Russ Still and the Moonshiners on streaming service and social media. The Russ Still on YouTube and Russ Still live chat right here on podcast platforms everywhere. It's been a minute. I don't know what I've been doing, but I hadn't been on here. Good to see y'all. Hope you're doing well. Happy 4th of July. Been an interesting month. I've been gigging. That North Georgia tour continues. Been in Blairsville and Dahlonega and played Bear Claw Winery in Blue Ridge, and I played at the Connections, used to be the Avenues in Forsyth County. That was a cool gig. Shout out to Camlin McWalters, star of the show at that one. A lot of kids running around, big old time. I got in my tip jar, I had so many ones, all these little kids coming up giving me ones, and some teenagers giving me ones too, which I was very impressed with. And 65 cents, a Dunkin' Donuts gift card, and the tail end of a sucker. Some little girl followed her brother up there. He had $1 in his hand, and she walked right up there through the end of her sucker. Her mother was mortified. I said, that's the biggest gift I've ever gotten in my life, the end of a sucker. Are you kidding me right now? That was a fun show. Locos on Friday night in Gainesville, solo show, and then the Fainting Goat. They've got goats. I haven't seen them faint yet. I think I'm screaming at them Saturday. Be there, we can see the fainting goats together. That'll be a fun time. Kids have been around. We've been up in Dawsonville. Ellen Preston, bless her heart, rest in peace. She passed. And man, the worst news today, I woke up to Christy Fletcher having passed away. I played with Lad Fletcher and Mike Hines and Vance Witt and Mike Cavo in the Blend a long time ago, but Christy was such a bright light. Really sad to hear that. Condolences to their families. My cousin Lou Lacey had a birthday, and my other cousin Allison Burns had birthdays. Happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday dear Lou and Allison, Her Royal Highness. Happy birthday to you. Oh my word. Got a new one, Matt McCartney and I wrote. We had it demoed, got some good feedback on it, got a little rewrite to do on it, but wasn't looking for one night, wasn't thinking about a wife, wasn't planning on anything. Then you walked in through that door, leather boots out on that floor, pulled my heart like a string. Isn't it usually tough for me to give in to someone ASAP? Was it hard to fall in love with you? It was easy to adore. All you do since you left has been pouring rain, stealing summer sunny days, trying to get over you, but it's tough to do. Wasn't hard to fall in love, but it's hard to fall out of love with you. Don't know why you up and left, don't know what I could have said, don't know how I get over this. I've been drinking to forget, pressing whiskey to my lips. Nothing tastes like your kiss, and you're still the one I'm in. Wasn't hard to fall in love with you. It was easy to adore all you do. Since you left, it's been pouring rain, stealing summer sunny days, trying to get over you, but it's tough to do. Wasn't hard to fall in love, but it's hard to fall out of love with you. That's a good one. I like that. Oh my word, what all in the world doing? The boy, Cam's son, the man child, has been out in Texas, and I keep wanting to say, I keep saying Dallas, but I think maybe it was Houston, that he was selling security systems door to door in Houston, we'll say, whichever. It's hot as hell in Texas, I know that. But he's back. I got a show, like I said, Locos, Friday night, Fainting Goat. I got a show coming up in Eclectic. I need to say more about that, but it's a writer's round they've got going on Fridays up there at the Hardin building, I think. There's a name for it, but maybe I should know what that is. Let's see. It's coming up in September 2nd. Hardin Building Writers Round, that's all I know right this second. 45 Main Street, Eclectic, Alabama. Should be a good time. I'm not really too busy. I'm playing Bear Claw Tavern next Friday night, the 5th. And then I'm in Auburntown on the 12th. Oh yeah, listen, Bands in Town, bandsintown.com. If y'all will go over there and sign up for Russ Still. It's the solo, not Russ Still and the Moonshiners, just Russ Still. And they'll let you know where I'm playing. Playing the Cigar Bar in Auburn on the 12th, and then me and Ben are going to New York City. New York, Unork. You got to choose one. Also on the 6th, I'm pretty excited. My buddy J.K. Terrell is coming to town, and he's playing a show with his Buffett tribute band in Stillfire out in Swanee. I'm excited about that. Plus, he's bringing me a one and only stained glass piece. I'm pretty excited about it. Made it special for me. That Swamp Brothers CD is out on all your listening platforms, streaming services, Spotify. Steve Rieger and the Swamp Brothers. Talked about that. I played that a couple of maybe his last show before last, something. Worth a listen. Give it a like if you would. Hello world, remember me. Might not know my name. I'm the one you cared about, the one you fought to save. I'm sure you had a reason, thought that you were right. Did you stop to wonder beyond the black and white? Hello world, remember me. Did you ever think about all the trouble I might have had, or things I lived without? You might ask, how could you know claim it in his name, but in the end it's all your fault. You're the one to blame. You've been judge and jury, you've turned back history. Now you wave your signs for your victory. Fought the fight for years, now you have your way. Who's the next on your list? Who'll be the next to pay? Remember me, one you forgot about. Never bothered worrying about what I didn't have. Guess it's easy to forget the price I had to pay, but I'll spend my life living with the choice you took away. Hello world, remember me. Might not know my name. What I'm working on, I don't know how that's going to turn out. I had a writing retreat this past weekend. Wrote some great songs, or some fun songs to write. I don't know if y'all think I'm great. I was pretty happy with it. Blake Chafin and Kieran and Kylie and I wrote this one. I might screw it up because it's not new. You heard it here first. Who knows you better than you know yourself? Who can finish every story that you tell? Bail you out of jail, get you through some heartbreak hell. Got a truck you can borrow if you ever needed to. Oh, best friends do. One call and they'll be there. Best friends do. When the rest of the world don't care. Not everybody's gonna love you, whether you win or lose. Sing along to your three chords and the truth. Oh, but best friends do. Who knows who you crushed on in high school? Who helped you bend and break every rule? Who's got your back when it's up against the wall? Catching chips when they fall, even if you don't have to ask them to. Best friends do. One call and they'll be there. Best friends do. Even when the world don't care, everybody's gonna love you, whether you win or lose. Sing along to your three chords and the truth. Yeah, best friends do. Oh, best friends do. Best friends do. Something like that one. We're doing a demo of a song that Marty Jane Dotson and Les Haig and I wrote some time ago, a year ago maybe. But somebody wants a demo better than our work tape. I think I played it on here maybe. Started out a storybook, the white knight and the lonely heart. Found what I was looking for, you found another have told me you're a wildfire. Baby, there ain't nothing beautiful about destruction when it's burning down your life. You're a cheap high, the kind that never lasts long, leaves you laid out on the bathroom floor, asking yourself why. So tell them I'm the monster, baby, you're the one that made me. Thought I was chasing love, but I'm just chasing crazy. Chasing crazy. Have we done some of that? I know I have. Woo! Sounds out of tune to me, doesn't it? Drank his whiskey from a bottle in a paper sack. Find the empties in the closet stashed way in the back. It's hard to understand it when you're 9 years old. Promised he would change, but it was hard to do. I couldn't see the pain he was going through. In the end, there's only one thing to control. Sometimes it's hard to know. Giving in ain't giving up, sometimes it's all that's left. Believing ain't just letting go of the odds you're up against. In the end, you can't look back on all that could have been. Another day of getting by, another night giving in. Swore it'd never turn out like you did, but you can't dodge a bullet when your name's on it. I had to learn the hard way. There ain't many options, so there's no excuse. It's easy to change when there's nothing to lose. It's a chance you have to take. Choice ain't that hard to make. Giving in ain't giving up, sometimes it's all that's left. Believing ain't just letting go of the odds you're up against. In the end, you can't look back on all the good bends. Another day of getting by, another night giving in. There's a life on the other, there's a life on the other side of pain. Here we go. Everything always turns out okay. Giving in ain't giving up, sometimes it's all that's left. Believing ain't just letting go of the odds you're up against. In the end, you can't look back on all that could have been. Another day of getting by, another night giving in. Giving in. Giving in. Giving in, you might as well give in, because everything, I said this tonight, everything always turns out all right. We get caught in this, they call it the triangle, I think it's triangle self-obsession, something, I can't remember all that stuff from one time to the next, but we're fueled by anger, resentment, and fear. Fear is a big one. Anger, resentment, and fear. Man, I could go Alabama, baby, in about 0 to nothing. nothing to 0 to 10 in just a second. I was telling somebody I like doing that. Made me feel powerful. Didn't serve me at all. Well, maybe it must have served me some way or another. I don't know how. And resentment, I'm pretty generous, but I keep the books pretty tight. I'm probably being generous to create a this is messed up. Generous to create a resentment. So if you don't meet my expectations after I've been good to you, watch out. I'm trying to work on that too. And fear, man, I could false evidence appearing real. I could make up some negative stories now. But you're trying to turn that anger, resentment, and fear into love and acceptance and faith. Woo! Love, love, acceptance, and faith. And faith, at some point, turns into a knowing. It's not just believing that. It's just not even thinking about it. It's knowing that. It always turns out like it's supposed to. Been my experience. I've lived a couple. My man had a plan about making me the kind of man that he could be proud of. Taught me right from wrong, how to stand up on my own, remember where I came from. Used his hands to make his way, hit his knees every time he prayed. That's how I was raised, showing me the best he could, family and faith. Living life by the book, he had his way. It was all he knew. That's how he was made. That's how I was raised. I had to find a different way, so I ran away from what he had to say. I took off just as fast as I could leave. Out of town, didn't slow down till I finally found that I had everything I would ever need to live the best life I could take. Live and learn from my mistakes. That's how I was raised, showing me the best he could, family and faith. Living life by the book, he had his way. It was all he knew. That's how he was made. That's how I was raised. When I have my own son, I hope that I can be the one who's strong enough to bring him up like I was raised. Showing me the best he could, family and faith. Living life by the book, he had his way. It was all he knew. That's how he was made. That's how I was raised. That's how I was raised. That's how I was raised. Oh, now that's long enough for tonight, I think. Appreciate y'all stopping by. RussStill.com, Russ Still and the Moonshiners on streaming service and social media. The Russ Still on YouTube. Get on over there and subscribe. Y'all like those things if you get a chance. Get over to Bands in Town, bandsintown.com, just like it sounds. Look for Russ Still. And follow me. And follow Russ Still Live Chat right here on social platforms, podcast platforms everywhere. I'm going to be back before another month goes by. I swear to you on that. Thank you so much. Y'all be kind to one another. Hug somebody you love. Hug somebody you don't love. Be safe out there.